Welcome to Science Online class. In this video, we are going to see the chapter 1, Nutrition in Plants. This is the part 2 video. In the part 1 video, we have seen about autotrophic nutrition. Synthesis of plant food other than simple carbohydrates. In the first video, we have seen how plants synthesize carbohydrate. Now let us see synthesis of plant food other than simple carbohydrates. Plants synthesize carbohydrate through the process of photosynthesis. The carbohydrates are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These are used to synthesize other components of food such as proteins and fats. Proteins are nitrogenous substances which contain nitrogen. From where do plants obtain nitrogen? Nitrogen is present in abundance in gaseous form in the air. However, plants cannot absorb nitrogen in this form. Soil has certain bacteria that convert gaseous nitrogen into a usable form and release it into the soil. These soluble forms are absorbed by the plants along with water. You might have seen farmers adding fertilizers rich in nitrogen to the soil. In this way, the plant fulfills their requirements of nitrogen along with the other constituents. Plants can synthesize components of food other than carbohydrates such as proteins and fats through this process. Now let us see about heterotrophic nutrition. A mode of nutrition in which organisms depend upon other organisms to survive is called heterotrophic nutrition. There are 4 types of heterotrophic plants: parasitic plants, saprophytic plants, insectivorous plants and symbiotic plants. First, let us see about parasitic nutrition. Do you see yellow tubular structures twining around the stem and branches of a tree? This is a plant called Cuscuta marble. It doesn't have chlorophyll. It takes food from the plant on which it is twining. The plant on which it is climbing is called a host. Since it deprives the host of valuable nutrients, it is called a parasite. Hostoria is a special route possessed by parasitic plants to derive nutrition from host plant. Examples of parasitic plants are Cuscuta, Rafflesia, etc. Now let us see about insectivorous plant. Have you heard about plants which eat insects? Yes, they are called insectivorous plants. They make their own food but trap insects to get nitrogen. Such plants may be green or of some other color. The picture-like structure is the modified part of the leaf. The apex of the leaf forms a lid which can open and close the mouth of the pitcher. Inside the pitcher, there are hairs which are directed downwards. When an insect lands on the pitcher, the lid closes and the trapped insect gets entangled into the hair. The insect is digested by digestive juices secreted in the pitcher. Such insect-eating plants are called insectivorous plants. Now let us see about saprotrophic nutrition. They have a different mode of nutrition. In this nutrition, plants depend on dead and decaying matter. You may have seen fluffy umbrella-like patches growing on rotting wood during the rainy season. These organisms are called fungi. They secrete digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter and convert it into a solution. Then they absorb the nutrients from it. This mode of nutrition in which organism taken nutrients in solution from the dead and decaying matter is called saprotrophic nutrition. Plants which use saprotrophic mode of nutrition are called saprotrophs. Fungi also grows on pickle and leather, clothes and other articles that are left in hot and humid weather for a long time. The fungal spores are generally present in the air. When they land on wet and warm things, they germinate and grow. Now let us see about symbiotic nutrition. Two organisms live together and share shelter and nutrients. This is called a symbiotic relationship. For example, certain fungi live in the roots of trees. The tree provides nutrients to the fungus and in return receives help from it to take up water and nutrients from the soil. This association is very important for the tree. In organisms called lichens, a chlorophyll containing partner, which is an algae, and a fungus live together. The fungus provides shelter, water and minerals to the alga, that is algae. And in return, the alga provides food which it prepares by photosynthesis. We have seen about the 4 types of heterotrophic nutrition. Now let us see about how are nutrients replenished in the soil. Have you seen farmers spreading manure or fertilizers in the fields, or gardeners using them in lawns or in pots? Do you know why they are added to the soil? Plants absorb mineral nutrients from the soil, so their amounts in the soil keep on declining. Fertilizers and manures contain plant nutrients such as nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, etc. These nutrients need to be added from time to time to enrich the soil. We can grow plants and keep them healthy if we can fulfill the nutrient requirement of plants. Usually, crops require a lot of nitrogen to make proteins. After the harvest, the soil becomes deficient in nitrogen. Though nitrogen gas is available in plenty in the air, plants cannot use it in the manner they can use carbon dioxide. They need nitrogen in a soluble form. The bacterium called rhizobium can take atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into a soluble form. But rhizobium cannot make its own food. So, it lives in the root of gram, peas, mung, beans and other leguminous and provides them with nitrogen. Most of the pulses are obtained from leguminous plants. In return, the plant provides food and shelter to the bacteria. They thus have a symbiotic relationship. This association is of great significance for the farmers. They do not need to add nitrogen fertilizer to the soil. Thank you. Hope you understood about heterotrophic nutrition. Meet you in the next video. Thank you.